Blessings and curses all the same. The party was experiencing it all, and it was bringing them ever closer, just as intended. But, my friend, carrying on from where we paused, the party was introduced to quite a large group of individuals, British officers to be exact. The leader of this platoon pitied the crew, and with his pity, made a choice, a very important one. They were to come back with him to Albany to meet with the governor. Things were happening, and threats such as MacGregor were slowly becoming more reality than myth. They went, and oh, I must mention, saved from that horrible fortitude was a lady. Native she was, but a kindness present to all who met her was apparent. And I'll tell you, Limewell was falling in love. Making it to Albany, they were thrilled and awed. What a wonder to see a city such as this amongst the atrocities this world had thrown at them. Modern, bustling, safe, it was such a departure from the horrors of the forest. Arriving, they felt as if they were being treated as royalty, heroes even. The governor's mansion was a sight to behold, and the interior only expounded upon that fact. After a comical experience in the bathhouse with Limewell and Sarah, and the others finding rooms to rest and leaving their belongings, it was time to have a discussion with the governor about these oddities of the forest, these strange events, and intel on something lurking not even 2 days' journey away. With a solemn composure, the governor looked upon them. He smiled to himself. They were perfect for the job. And so, he told them. There were classified reports coming in of something else out there, similar to their experience previously at the Fortitude, but deadlier. They, the challengers of this land, were to go privately and meet with a contact that could inform them further on ways of taking out this new threat. But they had to journey to a small town by the name of Salem. Dead of night, heart beat steady, breath chilled, they left silently, except for three: Garuk, Cyrene, and Ohm. They were to go to their own decisive journey. God bless them. Something was off with them. Each seemed plagued by an individual demon, a haunting. Ohm, overcome with nausea, left the party abruptly that night. He always carried himself in a quiet fashion, but this was different. Following him, Garuk and Cyrene bid the others farewell. The party was being split, and for some, this would be the last time seeing each other. During the day in Albany, before the others' departure, Garuk and Ohm had come upon a man, a craftsman of sorts, who had offered Garuk a deal. A sword, old but true, that carried some untold significance of Garuk. He was obsessed, and Ohm couldn't understand it, but Garuk must have it. He needed it, and it could be his, but there was a condition to be met. First, Garuk was to go to the Albany Sanatorium. The armorsmith's brother resided there, and seek contact with him. The craftsman's memory of his brother was fading, and this was a chance to rekindle that brotherhood. Garuk uncharacteristically accepted this offer. And so, he and Ohm were to go there. But now, Ohm had disappeared. And what of Cyrene? She had somehow vanished as well. This, my dear boy, was the beginning of the end. Boone, Limewell, and Nishun rode hard. What had simply begun as a venture for furs had turned into far, far more. But they had grown stronger, as friends and as people. For sake of time, my son, I will again skim through the next series of events, for they are minor in detail. Make it to Salem, the three did. Shenanigans were had, Puritans angered, and Limewell contrived and carried out unspeakable deeds of blackmail. He always had a knack for being able to carouse the pure and commit the sinister, even for what could be thought of as a good cause. With a bit of persuasion, the contact was secured. Maybe not fully under his own will, but he was coming back with them. And the journey back to Albany had begun. But what of Ohm and his unusual sickness? The craftsman's assimilated brother, and the untimely vanishing of Cyrene. The road for these groups was splitting, and as it be, God giveth, and sometimes taketh away. A series of events unfolded that night, and you could say they were an incantation of reckoning. A dead man's wish was granted, Ohm giving the gift of death. Why? And how? His mind was aching. He had to remember. Anything to remember. The greed of Garuk blossomed. The desire for that sword, its power. It gnawed at his soul. He would do anything to have it. And Cyrene, oh Cyrene, her fate was to be worse. That night, as she stumbled through the outskirting woods of the manor, looking for Ohm, she came upon a cave, sprawlings of text creeping out of the mouth of its gaping entrance. She felt a yearning to learn more. She must look. And then, hands, grasping, clawing. She screamed. And it was too late. Now, I must quickly discuss a detail I have left absent thus far, but I have hinted at. Nishun's life as a whole has been mysterious to most, but to him, it's been an unfortunate road of misery. A father disowning him, a brother making him out to be a monster, and this voice, this clinging, whispering voice he continues to hear in his mind. His brother took everything from him, his tribe, his home, his father, his family, and he would never get it back. But that voice, that murmur, it was calling to him now. It was telling him of something coming in Albany. And it was also telling him of a danger that everyone was individually facing back there. They needed to get back to Albany now.